Just a minute. I don't know why my network is not networking. Just a minute. Okay. All right. So we are good to go with the streaming live. Now, friends, what I was trying to share with you basically is that we were talking about hodling. Hodling is buying an asset, and maybe I say, I will buy Solana at this price now, and I will sell Solana when Solana gets to $1,000. But on this journey of Solana moving from where it is around $140 or 48 or 50, there will be ups and downs. Okay. There will be times when the prices will go up, and there will be times when the prices will go down. And on this journey, as Solana is traveling its journey to $1,000, there will be ups and downs, ups and downs, and ups and downs. And so that is where now the second business in cryptocurrency called trading comes in. Now, when we talk about cryptocurrency trading, basically, it is divided in several types of trades that can be done. Cryptocurrency trading, friends, can be done manually. What I mean by manually trading cryptocurrencies, it means that I can go to a platform where cryptocurrencies are found. Now, these platforms are called exchanges. Exchanges are platforms that allow buyers and sellers to meet. Maybe someone has a euro and wants to get a crypto, or someone has a crypto and they want to get a euro. Where they meet is called an exchange. And these exchanges, friends, are divided into two. We have centralized exchanges and we have decentralized exchanges. Now, are we following? Let me know. Are we following? Let me know. If you are following, give me one in the chat, because the class is on already. My video is off. My video is off, but if you are following, let me know. Good. Thank you, Leader Elizabeth Study. Now, friends, exchanges are divided into two. One, we have what we call centralized exchanges. What are centralized exchanges? Like the word says, centralized exchanges, these are platforms that have leadership that are leading them. These are platforms that are being controlled by a certain group of people or a certain organization. That's why when we talk about exchanges like Binance, we talk about the founder of Binance, CZ. When we talk about HTX, we talk about the founder of HTX, Justin Bibb. That guy, Justin Sun, the founder of HTX. He's also the founder of TRX. You find that we talk about all these friends simply because these platforms are controlled by a certain organization. And these platforms are purely for trading. If you have your cryptocurrency, you need to send it to an exchange. That's why you hear statements like Germany, the German government, it has a wallet address that identifies it as Germany. They have decided to name their wallet address, give it a name of the German government. It's seen transferring a certain amount of Bitcoin with a huge amount from a platform to a centralized exchange, because they also want to sell off their Bitcoins. I don't know if I'm making sense. So sales can only happen in exchanges. Now, these centralized exchanges are many. These centralized exchanges, friends, there are many. There are so many. We have over 700 plus exchanges in the whole world. And these exchanges are divided into two types. We have exchanges we call tier 1 exchanges. When we talk about tier 1 statistics, and what makes an exchange to become a tier 1 exchange? One, the number of users that visit that exchange on a daily basis. The number of users that visit that exchange on a daily basis. For example, friends, statistics show that Binance is the #1 leading exchange. The reason meaning Binance has over 90 million customers that visit the Binance exchange on a daily basis. This means that if 91 million customers can visit the exchange on a daily basis, if a coin is listed on Binance, billions of dollars can flow into that cryptocurrency within a blink of an eye. That's why you see so many platforms cry, so many coins cry, Binance, see us, please list us on your exchange. Why? Because Binance can have more traders. Binance can have more traders that will be able to trade with that exchange. And the other reason is that the volume, the amount of money that is being traded on that exchange per day also makes it to become a tier 1 exchange. That's why when a coin is listed on tier 1 exchanges like Binance, that coin, people who have been holding it for some time, they make tons of money because that coin can move from millions of dollars to $1 billion. And that is key, friends, and that is important. And you need to think about it. So when we talk about tier 1 exchanges, Binance is one of them. The other characteristic of tier 1 exchange, friends, is one of the major characteristics is that these exchanges have what we call a web version. These exchanges have what we call a web version. Julius, what do you mean by a web version? A web version, friends, is that like when you go to Binance, you have another area where you could keep your assets. So these are called tier 1 exchanges. Friend, it is a privilege that the platform we are trading to help us go away from manually tracking the market called Royal Q decided to pattern with the tier 1 exchanges only. The #1 tier 1 exchange is Binance, which is there. The second tier 1 exchange, friends, is OKX, which is there. The third tier 1 exchange is Coinbase, which was there, but now we have Kraken because it has an area where people could keep their assets, and it has an area where people could also be able to trade. So this gives us a priority that the platforms we are partnering with have volume. Okay, the platforms we are traveling with have volume. So now, also, like I've explained what exchanges are, we also have what we call decentralized exchanges. Now, like it happens in centralized exchanges, we also have decentralized exchanges. Now, it is you who's fully responsible for your money. When you open up a tier 1 exchange, you are given what we call 12 words phrase. You are given a 12 words phrase. Okay, and these exchanges are usually connected to what we call wallets. For example, friends, every blockchain has a wallet that is compatible to it. For example, when you open up a Trust wallet, I'm doing a new Royal Q use orientation to what? To cryptocurrency. And to specifically now I'm coming to Royal Q. When you open up a wallet, for example, a Trust wallet, as we speak right now, they give two options. They give you what we call a seed phrase. These are 12 words. Or they tell you to use what we call a passphrase. A passphrase is either a thumbprint that is stored against your Google account or your cloud. Whenever you log into a phone, you put in that phrase. You either put in the phrase or you put in the thumbprint, and your account opens up. You know, and once it opens up, you are able to be to transact. Now, on these exchanges, for example, the Trust Wallet, it uses a decentralized exchange called PancakeSwap that allows you. Swapping means buying and selling. You can be able to move your money from one cryptocurrency to another cryptocurrency, but at the same time, you can be able to move your money from one cryptocurrency into your bank account. And that is what we call decentralized exchanges. So once you open up a Trust Wallet, you can be able to use a PancakeSwap. Two friends, when you open up a MetaMask is a wallet. And these are called custodian wallets, non-custodian wallets. You might ask me, what is the difference between a custodian wallet and a non-custodian wallet? I know the words I'm saying must be new, but they are the terminologies in the space. The word custodian, it means that it is being controlled by a certain community. The word non-custodian, it means that it's not controlled by any community. Now, friends, to keep things very easy for you to understand, when we talk about a custodian wallet and a non-custodian wallet, a custodian wallet is controlled. You need to use you need to use what we call KYC, know your customer. You need to verify it with your national ID. But when you are opening up a non-custodian wallet, like a Trust Wallet, like a MetaMask, like a Phantom Wallet, all these do not require you to do anything. They do not require you to do anything. They don't need you to basically either write anywhere, verify anything, or do KYC of anything. So you are not required to do anything. So you find that at the end of the day, the major difference between the custodian and the the custodian wallet and the non-custodian wallet is that it is key and important for you to keep your records. Just a minute, friend. Sorry for that. Are we following? I'm not sharing anything. I'm not sharing anything. I'm not sharing any of my screen. I'm going to get there. I'll share a few things today, but I hope we are following. So now, friends, I'm doing an introduction. Today it is not Leader Doris, it's me. So now, the difference is we have what we call centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. In Royal Q, what we are dealing with, friends, are what we call centralized exchanges. We have Binance, we have MEXC, we have HTX, we have OKX, we have Bybit, KuCoin. So you have a choice to open up accounts in all these exchanges. If they are working in your area, you can open up an account. To open up an account, like I said, you need to do KYC. KYC means know your customer. You need to verify with your documents. And that is very, very important. Now, after you have opened up this is your bank. This is where you are going to keep your money. And I want you to listen to me very closely. My battery is very low. I need to join with another device. You need to make sure, friends, you need to join with another device. Just a minute. Because it seems that if I do not join with another device, I might suffocate. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me join with another device so that when this goes off, we can be able to continue. So that if this goes off, we can be able to continue with another device. Okay. As the other one is joining, I will be able to continue. What have I done? No, I'm silent because I'm trying to join with another phone. I don't know what is happening, but I'm trying to join with another phone so that when one phone goes off, I could still continue with another one. I'm not doing it. I'm not at home. That's why I'm trying to improvise to make sure that when I go off, the other device can continue. So just give me a few minutes. I don't think it will be good if I leave because of power. So just allow me improvise. So that when one phone leaves, the other one can be able to hold on the meeting. Okay, let's continue, friends. Now, these exchanges, you have a choice, like I've mentioned. You can open up in all of them if at all that exchange is working in your area. Now, when you open in all of them, you can be able to connect this robot to Binance, this robot to MEXC, this robot to Bybit, this robot to HTX, this robot to OKX. In short, what I mean is that you can connect this robot to all exchanges at the same time. I don't know what I'm saying makes sense. And this system of connecting is what we call API. The ability to connect this robot to all these platforms is what we call API. What is API? API stands for Application Programming Interface. And what I want to give you assurance, the big question is, when I connect this robot to these exchanges, won't I lose my money? Won't the robot take away my money? When we are doing the API, for example, let me use Binance as an example. When we are doing API for Binance, the exchange is not opening. When we are doing API for Binance, you'll find that the robot is not allowed. Let me get there. The robot is not allowed to withdraw our money, nor to transfer our money. So let me just come down here, and I'm going to go to API management, and I'm going to show you. I'm talking about safety of your money, especially the new people who are scared. Won't I lose my money? Won't I wake up one day when my money is not available? Won't I find when the robot has taken away my money? Let me show you. Okay, so I'll tap on edit, and I'll tap on the arrow here. Friends, when we are doing the API, we shall enable reading. Reading means that the robot will be able to look through your trades, to read for you that this coin is at this price, this coin is at this price too. We are going to enable spot and margin trading, but we are only going to do spot. So we are not going to enable withdrawals. We are not going to enable features. We are not going to enable transfer. We are only going to enable spot and reading only, meaning the robot will not transfer your money. Your money will be 100% safe in your own account. Your money will be 100% safe. So you can be able to do API, friends. Let me come back here to exchanges, to all these platforms. And what security does RoyalQ provide, apart from the API provided by Binance? You see, Binance comes down here and says, unrestricted security. This API allows a key to access any API address. This is not recommended. To protect your safety for your funds, if the API is unrestricted, any permission other than reading is enabled. So that's why we come here to restricted access to trusted APIs only. They are trusted. And how can they be trusted? Because it's what Binance recommends. It's what these exchanges recommends. That's why RoyalQ, when you are doing the API here, it gives you what we call the IP group binding. And it is here, my friend, those who are new. It is here, this IP group binding, this one. The other phone is off. We continue with this one. The other phone is off. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? The other phone is off.
Yes, my leader, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Good. Thank you so much. Okay. So now let's get into RoyalQ again here. Now here, on the IP group binding, RoyalQ says, for security, Binance recommends binding a server IP address when creating an API. For users who need to bind the IP address, click on permission on the upper corner so they guide you, because they want to make sure that your funds are safe. So friends, if you have any exchanger you want to connect, what are you supposed to do? Open the exchanger. For example, let me say I want to connect MEXC. I just tap on this padlock. And up here, there is C instruction. There are step-by-step process on how you can do the API binding to be able to connect. You see this? So when you come here and you tap on see instruction, they take you through a step-by-step process on what you are supposed to do. Click here and they show you with arrows how you can connect the exchange. And that is the API binding. Okay. Now, from the API binding, friends, we go to revenue details. We come here to revenue details. Revenue details, this is how much you have been able to make on that specific account. For example, today, this account has made $63. When you tap on this $63, specifically, you are able to see this money came from which coin. And
Sorry, my
specifically, you
leader.
can be able to see up to the end.
Your screen is not showing, my leader. Sorry.
Hey, my screen is not on. Hey, now what have I been doing?
That's it. All
right, so can you now see that I'm sharing? Can you now see that I'm sharing?
Yes, my leader, you are sharing.
Okay. Now, we have finished this first part, API binding. Now, the second icon here is called revenue details. Now, this is where you see the details of your profits. Okay, this is where you're able to see the details of your profits. You can see them by record. You can see them by profit analysis. How you are making profit per month, the last 7 days, how you are making profit, which coins are given you. You can see current profit. How much you have made from each coin, which coin has given you more money than others. You see Shiba Inu paid me 4,600, Floki 2,000. So each coin, which coins you have traded and which coins have given you less money. You see, like there are coins that I don't like at all, but have given me very little. So you can see all through your revenue details. Okay. From there, here we have reward details. This is money that is coming from your team. It is just a statement. There is no money here. So you can also go into details, activation gain, those that have activated, direct quantification from your directs, team quantification from the team, and you can be to see specifically how this income is coming in. From revenue details, we go to asset. At asset here, this is where you keep your fuel fee. Remember, friends, on every profit you make, the robot is entitled to 20% of that profit. So like we have seen, the robot has made $69. On those $69, I'm supposed to be charged 20%. That 20% is removed from here. So if you are not having a team of traders, you should always make sure that your fuel fee here is not less than 2. Because once it gets to 2, the robot will stop working. Once it gets to 2, the robot will stop working. So you should make sure that here, the money is not less than $2. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to put in more money. So how do you put in more money? You basically tap on deposit. When you tap on deposit, you tap on deposit again. You copy this wallet address. What do we mean by copying? Copying means you tap on this small circle here. You copy this wallet address, then you go to your exchange and send USDT using a network of TRC20. USDT using a network of TRC20. That is what you are supposed to do. Okay? But if you build a team, you will not buy fuel fee. Huh? If you build a team, you will not buy fuel fee. Because whenever these people will be trading, they will be charged something. And whenever they will be charged something, you will always receive something. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone. Huh? You will always receive something. So when you decide to build a team, you will not have issues. When you decide to build a team, you will not have issues all the time. Why? Because whenever someone will make profit, they will be charged something. So your account will be filled with money. Now, from deposit, we have withdraw. The money that you are earning from the team can be withdrawn and taken to your exchange. You can withdraw it. It is one of the strategies that can be used to collect capital. All right? It's one of the strategies that can be used to collect capital. So you can be able to withdraw this money. So you can be able to withdraw. You put in the wallet address. Like, for example, me, to prevent anyone to hack my account. If someone hacks my account, I've been able to provide security. So how did I provide security? When you tap on withdraw, there is this small icon, this one. It is called white listing. If you are new to crypto, in crypto, we have what we call a white address, a white list address. The word is like this, white list address. What is a white list address? A white list address is an address that it's the only one you are allowing. It's the only one you are allowing. A whitelist address is an address that the only one you are allowing that can withdraw money from your account. Now for my royal queue, I came here, I tapped here on whitelist. Now here it is not working, but if you want to do whitelist, I'm going to show you. You need to go back here where I've not yet come here on mine. Then you come here on security. Then you come to withdraw address management. So you add a wallet. You add a wallet, the mainnet is TRC20, and you label it and you name it. When you put it here, this address takes 24 hours to be active. So me, when I come here on my withdraw addresses here, where we have been on asset, and I want to withdraw money, that wallet must be in my account already. Let me pass here. I don't know why. Am I still here or am lefting? Are you still seeing my screen or not? Am I around? Okay. Yes. Now when I come here on withdraw, I already tap here and the wallet addresses that in my account are already in here. So if someone steals my phone and they want to withdraw money, it will take them 48 hours. It will take them 48 hours for the money to leave this account. So in 48 hours, maybe also I will have sorted myself. So if someone steals my phone and they are successful to log into my account, my friend, they cannot take this money unless in 48 hours. So in 48 hours, I will have found a solution. So it is just for security purposes. So you can be able to withdraw. And let me see if I try here. and I withdraw and I put in, let me say, $213, I'll be charged $2. Whether you are taking $1 million, you'll be charged $2. Whether you are taking $50 million, you'll be charged $2. Any amount that is on withdraw. The next icon here is called transfer. If you are transferring money from one royal queue to another royal queue, it is free of charge. From one royal queue to another royal queue, it is free of charge. So money can be moved from one royal queue to another royal queue, and it is free of charge. Now I have finished asset. On top of asset here, there is a setting icon. On top here, there is a setting icon. This one. This one. A setting icon there. So this one, if you are tired of messages that are reminding you, because here there is a 2, there is a 2 always, there is a 10, and you are seeing insufficient balance, and you are tired of the message, you could turn this to 5 and you confirm. So when your asset will get to $5, it's when you will be reminded. Once it gets to 5, it's when you will be reminded. The next in line is this one here. So here, this is where we have deposit and withdraw. So if you want to see the history of the withdrawals done from my account, you can check here. And if you want to check the history of the deposits done on this account, you can check here. Now this area, we are done. History record. If you want to see the history of the past, you can always confirm, and Royal Q will bring out the history of the past of how the money is flowing. From asset, we go to invite a friend. Invite a friend. This is a very important icon where you share your link. So you can always copy. I've said copying is when you tap on these 2 dots, these ones. Then you go paste this, add this link to someone's chat so that they can be able to successfully register their accounts. From invite a friend, there is user guide. This is user guide. Any question you have, you can always come here, related questions, and be able to see them. From here, there is mentor icon. I usually do not give this time. I usually say, if someone has brought you in the business and they are willing to work with you and they are helping you, do not look for a mentor. Can I be patterned on that? I usually say, if someone has brought you in the business and they are helping you understand your business, do not look for a mentor. Why? Because if you choose someone as a mentor, on the fuel fee that is being charged on you, if he was supposed to receive $1, he will receive 0.5. The mentor will receive half, and you will also receive half. So I say, if someone is helping you, has brought you in the business, do not look for a mentor. So for me there, it's not usually my interest, and I will not go there. So now tap on more. We have more icons here, which I may not go through because I've given you the most important ones. Next, where I want to put my focus, because I may not be able to finish all this, because today I may not finish all this. I'll share the basic important. The other important area that you need to put on your focus is the announcement here. The announcement here. That is where you see announcements. Always check here regularly. Friends, always tap in these announcements. What has happened? Always tap on these announcements regularly. Do not spend a day without tapping on announcements. Do not spend a day without tapping on the announcement to see what is the latest announcement from Royal Q. Am I making sense to someone? Give me a one in the chat. Whenever you open your robot, come here on the announcements and check the latest announcement. Am I making sense to someone? Whether there is a latest announcement, there is a new listing of coins, there is a removal notice. As we are getting closer to an uptrend, many coins might be delisted. So is come. Why do exchanges delist coins? They delist coins because these coins are no longer meeting the standards of that exchange. For example, friends, making a coin is very easy, but creating a vibrant community that keeps buying and selling that cryptocurrency, it's not easy. So when an exchange sees that the trading volume of that coin is going down, the community is no longer active, it says, let's protect our customers and remove this coin from our exchange. Now, when a coin is said to be delisted, what are you supposed to do? Many people talk about so many things they can do. But for me, the formula is this. This is what I say. Once you discover a coin is going to be delisted, this is what you do. For example, let me say they are going to delist Ocean. And I've been trading Ocean. And I had $500 in Ocean. Immediately I see the announcement. I do not waste time. Maybe the remaining balance here is, let me say, $300. I do not waste time. I just come here on Royal Q. Immediately when I see the announcement, I just come here on Royal Q. Let me say this coin, let me say Beta is going to be delisted. Me, I will not waste time. I'll just come here on Beta. I tap sell. I tap market price. I tap 100%. I confirm and I sell the coin. I will put my focus and my time on how much money I'm going to lose. Am I making sense to someone? I will put my focus on how much money I'm going to lose. I write it down. Then I trade other coins and I make the money back. Me, I don't waste time. Either move the money to another exchange, maybe the coin will go up. Maybe transfer this coin into another coin. When it goes up, I'll make money. Me, I don't waste time. I say, okay, how much am I losing? $300. Okay, that has happened. $300. It has been lost. Okay, so I write it down. Then I come back and I trade. Because when I trade, I can make this lost money back in the business. Give me a 2 in the chat if I'm clear. Me, I don't waste time. This coin, I don't lament. I've seen so many people who keep on lamenting. They keep on lamenting. Herepasi. I make the sale and I move on. Someone is giving me. What is this are you sharing with me? You have shared a lot of screenshots in our chat. What is it? What are you trying to share? I saw a lot of screenshots in the chat. What are you trying to share? I saw several transactions of deposit and withdraw in this account. Check where are they coming from. The transactions are clear. These are transactions that are happening in your exchange. One is saying trading fee. Whenever you trade in an exchange, you get charged. Another one is saying buy. You made a buy order. Another one is saying trading fee. You got charged in the exchange. Another one is saying sell order. You sold at a loss. Isn't that clear to you? Yes, I stopped sharing because I saw someone. Isn't that clear to you? There are transactions that are happening in your exchange. No, these are transactions happening in his exchange. There are transactions happening in your exchange. Read. Read. These are sales. You are selling at a loss. When you go up here to these ones you are talking about, this is a funding wallet transfer. You know, sometimes people might comment, someone is doing transaction, is doing a withdraw. You withdrew, and this happened. On 20th of February 2024, you withdraw $76. On the 21st of February 2022, you withdraw $172. On the 21st of February 2024, you withdraw $386. Now, how do you come and complain now? Transactions you did in February. No, these are transactions you did in February. Friends, let's read it through before you support the guy. It is in his exchange. Transactions happening in his exchange. It is talking about funding wallet. Money coming from a funding wallet. I'm not sharing my screen because what I'm talking about is in your chats. Tuvuge tuke Cobalt Street. No, if it is your downline's account, please just educate him. I don't know if friends, are we understanding? Because the downline is just causing alarm for nothing. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. You read through these screenshots. 29, the downline sold at a loss. He sold at another loss. He sold at another loss. Let me tell you how do people sell at a loss. They sometimes see coins going against them and they mistakenly or intentively tap on the sell icon. So go through these things very well. Me, I may not have time. Go through your downline's exchange with him. Tap on deposit and withdraw what happened. Tap on buy and sell and see what happened. Tap on convert and see what happened. Am I making sense? Give me one in the chat. Go with him on Zoom one-on-one. I don't know. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Go on Zoom. Maybe your downline is doing sales by himself and is now coming back to you and now complaining. He tells you how you see. So go with him one-on-one and find out what did he do. I sold coins manually, but it keeps on showing me when it goes high, it shows me, and when it is negative, it still shows me. When you sell coins in your exchange, understand that the robot will still be showing those coins in your royal queue. Am I making sense? Give me one in the chat if I'm making sense. Why so? Give me one in the chat if I'm making sense. Once you give instructions to the robot. Once you give money to your exchange and you say the robot should trade for you, please do not trade in the exchange by yourself. Give me a 2 in the chat if you understand. Give me a 2 in the chat if you understand. Once you instruct the robot to trade for you, now why do you go and become the robot in your own exchange? I know people don't like my approach, but I usually say reality. Is it true that you should have $2,000 or more so that you can trade with the 2 exchanges? It's up to you. It is up to you. Me, I can put all my $10,000 in one exchange. I don't see why I should transfer my money in so many exchanges, me personally. But if for you, you feel that you want to have $500 in Binance, $500 in HTX, $500 in MEX, it is okay. But me, I believe in concentrating my capital on a single trade than me throwing my money in so many trades. Give me a 3 in the chat if you're understanding what I'm saying. Me personally, I believe in concentrating my trade, my money in one trade. For example, that is how I believe that I should trade. I should not throw my money in so many trades. That's why I say, if someone is having $500 and below, and you are trading 3 coins, 2 coins, why are you over trading? Trade one coin, when it sells, trade another. Trade one coin, when it sells, trade another. Trade one coin, when it sells, trade another. Unless maybe you say, I have $500. Maximum, divide it into 2. Give me a 3 in the chat if you are understanding. Maximum, divide it into 2. Trade one coin, when it sells, trade another. The business is not going anywhere, and the market is not going anywhere. The other challenge I see that people suffer with, they want to make profit per day. You can only make profit per day if you have enough capital. If you don't have enough capital, making big profits per day is not possible. Give me a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not sharing my screen because there is nothing I need to share about this. I'm not supposed to share there's nothing I need to share about what I'm telling you. Have a habit of calculating your profits, at least either on a weekly basis, especially if you have little capital. I don't see reason why someone with $100 keeps on having sleepless nights of not making profit per day, yet is trading one coin that is down at a moment. You know, people don't like my statements, but it is okay. I don't see why someone with $100 is putting $10 in 100 coins. He puts $10 here, $10 there, $10. All coins float, and he floats for the rest of his life. Am I making sense? Trade one coin. When it sells, trade another. If you have little capital, calculate your profit at least on a weekly basis. Ask yourself, how much have I made today? How much have I made this week? How much did I make last month? Friends, using this robot, you can make between 10% to 50% of your capital. So when you have $100, don't get annoyed that why me I'm not making. Why is it that me I'm not making I'm not making at least $20 a day? Are you okay? Why are other people making $50 a day and at least me I'm not making at least $10 a day? Look at your capital. More money, more profit. Little money, little profit. Focus on your 0.1, your 0.2. Okay, wansi twetolole bwetu kuchukua district. Wansi wetu si. Situkayo nyo tugenda kuweta mujeri wagula je then tugenga tukola nga tugenda. Ngenda kuzinga omala ozinge ekikuba ekiddamu okuweta ekiriko abasuubuzi. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm not here to hurt anyone. We kill it. I'm not here to hurt anyone, but I'm just here to say the truth. Ero gina kuweta one. Ngenda muno nayo bunonyi opakinga wali kasahani tuva ku steering abechuma muruka magala bawe jakata tujipo atanna gone Okay, now sorry for that interruption a little bit. Now for example, I will give an example of this trade.
Yes.
I'll give fighting your capital, but I'm not going to go to how you set trades. I'm not going to go to how to set trades. Now, to finish up my class for today, maybe next time I will spend more time here, is I did a class yesterday, but I hope next weekend on Saturday, or what I will do, I might repeat this class tomorrow in the evening to finish up the remaining parts that I've not handled. I will do a Zoom tomorrow on Sunday in the evening. Okay, so what I want to talk about is adding coins onto your Royal queue. Tap on this plus sign, tap on spot, tick all coins and add them. Make sure that you have added coins onto your what? Onto your application. It is very important so that you can continuously have trades that are happening. So when they send a signal, you can be able to see it. The other important formula, for those of you who are picking the most negative coin, I want you to pay this a very critical attention. If you are deciding to pick the most negative coin, let me explain this and I want to be serious. Do not pick a coin that pumped yesterday. People of you who use, now I'm giving you a simple formula. People who are trading the most negative coin, do not pick a coin. For example, Beta has been pumping. Am I making sense? Do not pick it today. Rain is pumping, wind is pumping.
Acro has been pumping. If it decides to become the most negative coin, do not pick that coin. You might pick a coin that is still continuing on its journey to the downside. I don't know if I'm making sense. Unless you know about this that I taught yesterday of using either the Bollinger Bands and the MACD. So tomorrow in the evening, I will be back here again to finish my new Royal Cues orientation program. Since I'm getting new to this program, although it's me who introduced it, I discovered that Didadoris takes a lot of time to make sure that he finishes everything for you. But one, I also request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Crypto Ambassadors. On this YouTube channel, we have provided everything you need to be successful in the business, from the trading aspect to setting up of your robot. We have provided you videos, tutorials that explain how to set your robot, that explain what cryptocurrencies are, that explain what an exchanger is. So we request you, I'm going to post to drop the link in the chat. I'm going to drop the link in the chat so that you could be able to go to this YouTube channel and be able to subscribe, because every information, I will do it at 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time in the evening, because every information you need, friends, to learn about your robot, how to use your robot, how to trade, how to pick coins has been given here. So tomorrow, I don't want to take much time here. I have already, sorry for that. I have already shown you the link. The information is there, but I'll come back here tomorrow to finish up everything. Thank you so much and have a good day. So Muhammad, you are the host. You could feel free to come to close the meeting.
Thank you so much, my leader. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for your time. Tomorrow evening, 9 p.m. EST, please, you can make yourself available and join us again tomorrow so that we'll continue to learn what we started today. Next Saturday, God willing, we are here again. Every Saturday we are here. We just want to make sure that everybody is able to use their Royal Q robots well and perfect. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Someone is asking the name of the presenter. That is our leader Julius from Uganda. Thank you. Okay, so guys, we have to leave the meeting now. Thank you very much. We'll